It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. It's Monday, it's dark, and it's hammering down with rain at Real Ale Craft Beer HQ. But that's not going to stop us. I don't know, it's getting loud out here. Wow, it is lashing down. We have a beer from Finland to show you today. It's from Orava Brewing Company, and it's a can called Hopper. It's a West Coast IPA with blood grapefruit. The ABV on the beer is 5.5% ABV. There's a look at it. Let's get the beer out into a glass and see what we get. Whoa. It was sent by the fantastic Buddy Visor. Thank you very much, Buddy Visor, for sending us these amazing beers. I've drunk quite a few of these Orava Brewing Company beers now. A lot of their IPAs, a lot of their stouts, imperial porters, lots of their sour beer, and they've been really good quality. Really good quality beers. But look at that. That's what blood grapefruit looks like, everybody. Wow, we got a one finger, slightly off-white head. Lots of suspension in the glass. There's carbonation there, but you can see lots of suspension, lots of sediment floating around, suspended in the glass. It's a darker amber coloured beer. Well, it's probably coloured like blood grapefruit. Let's get the aroma. Look at that beer as I roll it around in the glass. That looks absolutely fantastic. The aroma then. Oh wow. Wow. This smells absolutely fantastic. Juicy, tropical and juicy. Wow. But it's not just, it doesn't just smell of blood grapefruit, which must be a combination of fleshy blood orange and grapefruit flavour, which will probably blow my mind. There's definitely hop qualities coming through in the beer. There's definitely a bit of kind of passion fruit and mango coming through. Lemon. Orange peel. Quite pithy. And then you got the malt coming through as well. It's quite biscuity and bready. Like they've used a darker malt in the beer. It smells really good. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Oh, wow. Now that is a beer with layers and layers, and then even more layers of flavour. I started off that sentence, and the flavours that were coming through at that beginning of that sentence were definitely the blood grapefruit. By the time I finished the sentence, the layers and layers and layers, I was having tastes of licorice coming through on the palate. And wow, What a beer. What a beer. So much to go on. So much to talk about. So much flavour. So I'm going to start off with the mouthfeel. Because the mouthfeel could be very much lost on this beer because there's just so much flavour. But the mouthfeel, kind of unsurprisingly, it's a combination of being really juicy and refreshing and drinkable and lovely. Not anywhere like Pilsner kind of levels of refreshing. Because of the malt build into the beer. That malt build is offering like a slight creaminess, a slight richness. It's almost like the brewers used maybe a touch of oats in the beer to offer up some mouthfeel. Carbonation pushes the beer around the inside of the mouth, releases more of that flavour. So what I'm going to try and do, I'm going to try and break through these layers. I'm going to talk to you about the layers of flavour that I'm getting. So what I'll do, it won't be like very much of a sentence. It'll be just the bullet points, if you like, the flavours that I'm getting. So let's go then. Let's do it. First thing is tangerine, grapefruit, blood grapefruit, of course. Then you're getting the hops coming through. It's grapefruit, it's lemon, touch of lime, like biting lime peel, like literally biting the peel of lime and lemon. And then that leads into bitterness, into a fantastic kind of peppery, spicy bitterness. And then whilst all that's going on over there, there's a malt quality to the beer. The malt quality over here is offering flavours of a slight biscuitiness and breadiness. So then with the sweet malt over here, it's offering a bit of balance to that kind of bitter hop over here. But whilst you're tasting all of these flavours, you're still being hit kind of continuously by that blood grapefruit in the beer. It is one of those beers that you just stand back and you just go, that was well thought of, that was well thought about. When the brewer decided to brew this beer, they realised by using blood grapefruit, it was going to be a darker coloured beer. So what they decided to do, I think, was use a darker malt. They've used a slightly darker caramel malt in the beer just to offset all of that kind of blood grapefruit flavour with some of that kind of slightly sweet caramel you get from a darker malt. It's a brilliant beer, nicely carbonated, great head retention. Let's rate it. Looks good, smells good, tastes good. I really like it. Hop 'em Up by Orava Brewing Company, a West Coast IPA, so nice bitterness on the back end. I like that. Orava showing that they can brew lots of different styles of beer. Porters, stouts, IPAs, sour beer. I mean, the next one is going to be like a Gozer, I think. No, it's another IPA. Another IPA. A pellet with butterfly wings. So we've got another IPA to come from Orava Brewing Company. But I'm going to rate this now. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.